Faerie.
Unexpected Visitor, based on true events. What I am about to share with you, you may not believe. I have heard about these things before, but I never thought I would see one. It was the second week of quarantine, and it had been raining for weeks now. I was still in the living room at midnight watching a movie, and my parents were in their room already asleep. I wasn't really watching the movie because I was texting and checking my social media on my phone. That is when I heard it. I heard it come from the kitchen. At first, I thought it was a movie, but the movie was at low volume and the scene had nothing to do with the noise I had heard. It sounded as if someone had closed one of the cupboards in the kitchen. I hesitated to get up, but I packed up the courage to go check. I turned on the light, but no one was in there. All of the cupboards were closed and everything looked untouched. To feel more at ease, I decided it must have been the movie playing. I went back to the couch to finish watching the rest of the movie. The next day was raining again, and my brother and I were watching a TV show. It was close to midnight when my dad woke up to go to the kitchen to grab some water. He asked us what show we were watching as he stood there drinking his water. At that moment, before my brother or I could respond, we saw something move on the coffee table. It was a sphere that was on the coffee table for decorations. The ball was spinning by itself. We all froze and watched it spin. It spun for what felt like eternity. My dad was the first to snap out of it. He walked over to the coffee table, and that's when it stopped spinning. Maybe it was the wind, my brother stuttered. But I told him I had closed all the windows, so it couldn't have been the wind. My dad went to double check, and they were all closed. He said we should go to sleep, and he walked back to his room. My brother got up. I asked where he was going, and he said to sleep. I don't want to be here after we just saw that, he said. He sounded scared, so I decided not to even mention what I had heard yesterday, so I said, okay, I guess I'll go to bed too. The following day, nothing happened. I watched a movie by myself around midnight, and I did not see or hear anything. The next day, however, was when I saw it. My family and I had a late dinner, around 9 o'clock. We all were awake, and I suggested we watch a new movie. My brother made popcorn, and we all sat on the couch. During the middle of the movie, it started to rain outside. My dad told me to go close the windows. I told him I had done that, but he told me to close my bedroom window too. I went to my bedroom and I saw my window was wide open. I did not remember it being opened all the way, so I closed it and locked it and went back to the living room. The movie ended at around midnight, and my parents and my brother went to sleep. I decided I should too, but I went to the bathroom first. After I went to the bathroom, I could hear the rain and thunder outside. As I walked closer to my bedroom, I heard the rain really loud coming from my room. I opened the door, and I saw my window was open. What the? I know for a fact I had closed it. I was so confused. I didn't bother to turn on the light because the streetlight from outside gave enough light for me to see inside my bedroom. I was walking toward the window to close it when I saw lightning flash. The lightning was so bright my room was lit up for a split second, and I could see everything in the room. At that moment, I saw a tiny little figure come out from under my bed and scurry off towards the window. I wanted to scream, but I froze and did not know what to do. The lightning stopped, but I could still see the figure leave the window. I did not know what to do still. I finally yelled when my soul came back into my body. My dad came in with a bat and my brother came rushing after, and they asked me what was wrong. I told them I saw a tiny little figure that I can only describe as having the features of a human or an elf run out from under my bed and jump out the window. This is an event I will never forget.